Are Americans okay with AKs? In a word, way. Well, it's further proof of how fond we are of firearms. A new poll has found that self-reported gun ownership is higher than it's been since 1993, an actual year, Joe. With 47% of adults admitting to packing on their property, up from 41% a year ago. The good folks at Gallup also say that 1 in 3 Americans personally owns a piece. And the same survey reports that a record low 26% of Americans favor a legal ban on possession of handguns. Americans oppose a ban on semi-automatic guns or assault rifles, then support it. Meanwhile, in kangaroo country, conflicts are settled another way.
The two of them are ganging up on him. Look at that. Oh, he's so pissed.
I want that. I don't care that you want it. It's mine. Punch that bird.
Punch him. Punch him, Kanga. You can do it. Punch him. Punch him.
Calista Flockhart is looking much, much older than she used to.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's the name of my emu, Calista Flockhart. What are you people thinking? You make me sick to my stomach. Laura, why do you think more Americans are packing heat?
I think there's a lot of people are scared. I think on the fear that guns could be banned.
Yeah.
So I think people are stocking up.
Yeah, you know, that's an interesting point. When people come after guns, doesn't that just help the gun industry?
Listen, let me get serious here for a second. Did Gallup check and see how many people wanted tanks and bazookas?
You always say tanks and bazookas.
I don't always say tanks.
Yes, you do.
I say F-15.
I'm around you every day. I'm like
I know, which is a painful experience for me. And now look, 26% is down to that. I'm not surprised. In bad times like this, it is. But next year, there will be another 1,500, 2,000 children killed because of handguns in somebody's home. And I want the people who support guns, carrying these guns around, go to a few funerals if you've got nothing else to do. It's despicable.
That is ridiculous to say that to gun owners. Gun owners, we're talking about lawful gun owners, do whatever they can to keep their guns safe. And unfortunately, when these accidents happen, it's unfortunate.
1,500 kids died last year from guns in their own house that were not locked up.
I'm going to have Andy check that stat.
Well, you have Andy check that stat.
But still, that doesn't. So because of that stat, what are you trying to say, that people shouldn't have guns?
No, I have a gun. I have a shotgun. I have a shotgun that I used to hunt with, but now I'm going to turn it on you. But I don't have a problem with people having guns to hunt. But handguns they conceal them. They're involved in most crimes. And who needs them? Why do you need them?
You need it to protect yourself.
It's also a non-issue. Name me one instance where Obama's come after your guns, where Obama said, I'm going to come out of it. This is the thing. The NRA gets membership by making you scared.
Exactly.
And making you think that they're coming after your guns. No one's coming after your guns. No liberal I know even cares about it.
But I've never heard of gun control laws being proposed?
But I don't think that's why people are buying guns. I don't think that's the case. Do you have any more to say with that point?
No, go ahead.
You always know, because when he has to drink water, that means he stopped talking.
Yeah,
I do after I've made a great point like I just did. Find me those Obama quotes.
I think the spike in gun ownership and the people easing up on gun control laws or their opinions about gun control is a direct reflection of what's happening in society. The economy starts to crumble.
Sure.
People start protesting and everybody starts going, it might go down at any minute now. Let's make sure we're protected for this.
It's my apocalypse soon theory. It's
exactly.
Like you got people in the streets demanding your money, your property. You got riots in Greece. You got looting in England. The economy's failing. The rise in gun ownership is the first step towards the Mad Max road warrior lifestyle that I've been looking forward to.
And I've been stealing fuel.
I don't even own a car. I made an entire suit of armor out of garbage cans. I carved a hole in my apartment where I drop down and land on my motorcycle.
I bought a giant mouse outfit with a hole in the back, but that has nothing to do with surviving.
It was a very small garbage can if you put that on. The other thing is that they say, here's the lovely thing. These handguns saved so many people's lives this year from people breaking in their house. I want to see an example of that.
That's, okay.
That never happened.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it in the simplest common sense, so you guys understand.
See, look, you get yourself all worked up, but we don't care about the guns.
I know you don't care about the common sense. Ask a criminal what house would he rather go in? One that's armed and one that's unarmed. That's your answer.
No, he'd like to go to the one that has the most money.
No, the one without the gun.
No, they
Believe
usually.
me,
I've
You
read a
become
study
such a
that's
right winger. You become. I've known you only for 3 or 4 months, and you become more right every day.
I've always
How
loved
much
guns.
farther can you go?
I love guns.
Respectfully, Bob, the argument isn't whether guns protect us or not. The argument is why has the gun ownership gone up? Why has it increased?
People are afraid, and they want. And the other reason is they can carry them now without being concealed.
Guns are awesome. That's why.
They are awesome. I was nearly.
You know, we're
broken
gonna get a lot of
into-
angry letters over that
Do
comment.
you have
Oh,
a
wait.
gun? Do you have guns?
I do not, but I had to talk a robber out of robbing me, and I told him I had a gun.
Really?
How fast do you think he left my house?
There you go.
I don't think that's
Case
what you told me.
closed. I love
I
anecdotal
do not
evidence.
have a
Okay.
gun.
No, but you probably told. Never mind.
Do you have a comment on the show? Email us. It's redeye@foxnews.com. And to leave a voicemail on my direct line, 212-462-5050.
Yeah, your direct line.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you can call it.
Oh, good.
Call
I'll
me
make dirty
anytime.
phone calls to it. Have you called them?
Still to come, the halftime report from TV's Andy Levy. Hate him.
Tonight's halftime report is sponsored by tennis. That game played with rackets and a small ball by 2 players on a rectangular court of grass, clay, or asphalt, divided by a net. Thanks, tennis.